What's happening, humans? It's another good day for GTA. So, Thursday, update day. That means we've got a new car, guys. As you can see, I'm modding it in the background. We have the new Dinka Kanjo. I had to think about that there for a second. Well, it certainly ain't no F1 car, but I guess it's better than a kick in the teeth. I've not driven it yet, to be honest, and it probably drives like a bit of a turd on wheels, but hey, there you go. As someone once said, you cannot polish a turd, but you can always roll it in glitter. Not Gary Glitter, because he's in prison, taking it up the shitter. You know, most channels start off asking for subs and likes. I'm here talking about turds and flipping paedophiles. Jesus, what went wrong on my channel? So guys, if you want to get the new car modded today, this is how we're going to do it. Let's get to this. So the Faggio method is no more, guys. So in order to do this, you're going to need to get yourselves a rat truck inside your arena. You can get these on SAS Motors, and you can also get them from Arena Wars, from the Arena Upgradable Vehicles, whichever you choose. Or of course, you can just find one on the street and bring that in too. So go ahead and take your rat truck into the workshop, and once it's in there, you can go ahead and exit the vehicle. And the new timing is actually as we re-enter this vehicle. So what you need to do is, guys, you're going to jump into this car, and as he turns the key and you hear the engine start to rev, when it turns over, you need to very quickly hit right D-pad, hit the gas, and then left D-pad. Now I know it's a little bit tricky, it feels slightly unnatural, but this is what you're going to need to do. So again, you jump in, as the engine revs up and you hear a full rev, you quickly hit right D-pad and accelerate very quickly, and then left D-pad instantly after. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, finding the timing on this can be quite tricky. It's knowing when to start hitting the buttons, but once you find your timing, you will get into a rhythm with this and be able to hit it quite quickly when you need to repeat it. A friend of mine last night probably attempted it over 30 times and just could not find the timing. Unlucky Eddie. So when you've got your rat truck in off that funny cutscene, just choose to return it to storage, and that will actually bring it back into the workshop because it now thinks this is its parking space. That means you are free to bring the second vehicle into the workshop. But we are still going to need one of the large vehicles like the Cerberus truck, a Zaba, the Insurgent Custom Pickup, or something which is large enough and heavy enough to sit on top of the second vehicle. I'm finding this method combined with the Cerberus is actually very easy now. You see, when they rolled in the last patch and they stopped the Faggio moving, they've also stopped the vehicle from moving around underneath the Cerberus, and the Cerberus itself will actually get locked into position in the air, which means you can teleport instantly in and out, and the Cerberus does not rock around on top of this truck like it did in the previous method. So although they've made the setup a little trickier, they have actually made the merging process quicker and easier. Right, so go ahead and jump into the car that you want to modify, hit right D-pad, take this into the workshop, and it will now be placed nicely underneath the Cerberus truck. Now I will be teleporting into the car and just getting into the Cerberus, but if I needed to teleport into the Cerberus, because it's now got its front wheels on the ground and the back in the air, I would have to get in the Cerberus truck, return it to storage, bring it back into the workshop, and that would actually put it on top of the car with all of the wheels off the ground, and that would allow us to teleport. But as I'm taking the mods from the Cerberus truck, I just need to get in it, either repair it or highlight on the modify menu before I jump out, and then I'm going to find the sweet spot to teleport into this car. Now test it out a couple of times and make sure that when you hit Y or triangle, you teleport straight into the car like I did then. Then with the method that we've been using for many moons, you're going to bring up a Simeon or Gerald job invite. You're going to be able to read the details on that invite on your phone. Then you're going to hold down the start button, you're going to release and hit A. And you need to hear that sound of the phone blip in the background as the pause menu opens. I didn't get it first time, so I'm just going to teleport back in to make sure I'm in the sweet spot, and I'm going to do the same thing again. Bring up the invite on your phone so that you can read the details, hold the start button, release and hit the A button. You need to hear the sound of the phone blip as the menu opens. Now, if you've got that, all you need to do is close the pause menu and very quickly spam Y or triangle and left D-pad together as soon as you unpause it. And if done quickly enough, you will get a glimpse of the modded car before the job lobby loads up like so, which you just back out of the second job lobby, just choose to quit, and when you get back you will be in the workshop with the now modified car. And of course all we need to do now is take this into the workshop and save one thing, or change one thing in fact to save it. If you do not have custom plates on all of your cars before you start merging, you will be creating dirty dupes. So do not try and sell cars that you have merged or modified. You will be dupe detected instantly and straight to the 1 car a day list. So don't do it, guys. Okay, so I've made my changes to save this vehicle. Now I'm going to show you how to use the RC to car method instead of the car to car method. The timing to finish this and the technique is basically the same, but instead of getting in the truck to take its modifications, what we're going to do now is we're going to go to RC and hit right D-pad to modify. Just literally flick through the options and then close this menu. And now go back and just make sure you can teleport into the car yet again. Find your sweet spot. I already think I trust my sweet spot, so I'm just going to do this. And then the same thing, guys, bring up your Simeon or Gerald job invite, excuse me. Have it on your phone so you can read the details. You hold the pause button, you release, you hit A. And now, as long as you've heard that phone blip, all you need to do is close that pause menu and very quickly spam Y or triangle and left D-pad at the same time. Now, I actually find I have the most luck if when I hold down the pause button before I release it to spam the buttons, if I actually hold it down for about 3 or 4 seconds, it seems to create a little bit of lag, and then spamming Y and left D-pad, you just seem to hit it more often. Give it a go, it may work for you. Although the instructions in any guide like this are generally good, there is always, a bit of fluctuation in the timing, just depending on your internet speeds and your connection. So the timing for one may be slightly different for another, so just be aware of that, guys. And when the second job automatically loads up, all you need to do is just quit straight out of that one. Okay, I missed it the first time, so here we go again for the second attempt. Okay, I'm holding down the pause button for about 3 or 4 seconds, and then I release it and I very quickly hit Y and left D-pad. And as you see in that time, we've got a glimpse of the car. The auto job will load up. We just simply quit out of this one. And as we get back, the car will be modified in our workshop. Okay guys, there you go. That is how to do the full car to car merge and also the RC to car merge. So get out there, start merging those cars, and as always, take it easy, humans.